Welcome back to New Day Cleveland. It's time to play another round of Case or Not a Case with the Harvard-educated attorney, Tom Merriman. How are you, sir?
Excellent, excellent. You ready to break your streak?
My streak. I was wrong every time last time.
I think it's great, though, because I think a lot of you out there might be in the same boat that we are when we're thinking we absolutely don't have a case in that, but then we probably do. So these are great. Let's get started.
I need a lawyer.
Let's get to the first one here. We're going to see it here?
Yes, they'll pop it up here for you.
All right.
Okay, here it is.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Police car, lights and sirens. The sirens are blaring, goes through a red light without stopping or slowing down. You're driving along, you have a green light. You go in the same intersection. You don't see the police car because it's coming from your left. There's a truck making a left turn. You're T-boned by the police car.
I love that term, T-boned.
And you get injured, and the police officer has just left a murder scene, and he's returning to headquarters at the time of the crash. Do you have a case against the police officer?
I would say no.
How do they even know it's a murder? They have to go back and investigate that, right? I don't think it's my fault, but I probably have a bad time collecting.
Case? You say
So
no
I say
case?
there's no case.
I say case.
David, you are right.
Yes!
Turn it around. Yes, here's a key. So normally a police officer, emergency vehicle, lights and sirens, they have immunity. They have the right to go through an intersection, but they have to be on a call to duty. Okay, and that means responding to an emergency, or maybe they saw a crime, that kind of thing. But if he's just going back to do his paperwork at the headquarters,
All right.
he's not on a call to duty. So you have a case, and they also have a duty to slow down and clear the intersection. They just can't barrel
I would have
through.
assumed that should be the case, but I would think, well, if the lights are flashing no matter what, you don't have a case against them. So it's very good to know.
Call to duty means something else at my house, too.
Right, it's the same thing.
Okay.
But they're tricky. Those are tricky cases. Turn on the facts. So
All right, let's do the next one,
next
too.
one.
He's up 1-0.
Okay, here it is.
All right. We need the next one.
I can read it.
You're at a holiday party,
Uh-oh.
okay, and with friends, and they've been drinking, and you decided not to drive home, but you take a ride home with a friend that you know who has been drinking. He gets in a crash, and it turns out he has a .16 blood alcohol level, twice the legal limit. Do you have a case against your friend who's driving the car?
I don't think you do have a case.
I don't think you do because you knew he was drinking.
Yep.
Well, you're sort of right, sort of wrong. You do have a case. A jury will probably look at whether you have some comparative negligence by taking that ride, knowing he's been drinking. But the driver ultimately is responsible, so you do have a case.
Okay.
Okay.
What's it like?
But in this,
1.5.
let's remind people: don't get in cars.
So this is
with
where you
people
really need a
drinking.
lawyer to negotiate
Yeah.
these little
Absolutely.
swirls and curls in the middle of this story.
Absolutely.
Okay. Last one.
Last one. Let's see if they're going to show it to us. Okay. You're at the mall, and you're going to take the elevator up to the second floor. You're looking at your phone at Amazon, comparing prices. The door's open. You don't see that the elevator's malfunctioned. The floor has come up a little bit. You trip over the floor of the elevator and get injured. Do you have a case against the department store?
I don't care whether you do or not.
I
I say you have a case.
I know a lot of people would say I absolutely have a case. So I'll just go with what probably a lot of people would say.
You're both right. You have a case, yes, because people who own elevators, operate elevators, have the highest duty of care, like escalators. So they have to maintain them, and it's assumed if it malfunctions like that it wasn't operating properly.
Yeah.
And now you have to pay attention, and a jury could use that against you, but typically with elevators, those are very strong cases.
Those escalators, you hear a lot about those injuries too.
Yeah.
Kids get their feet in the corners of those things, and it's a terrible thing.
I'm just thrilled, David, you've turned it around.
He has.
You are.
I was up all night during the snowstorm studying, getting ready for this.
You're looking better than Freddie Kitchens at this point, I think. I think
Record's
you win
good.
next month, you might keep your job.
If I made one call correctly, I'd be doing better than Freddie Kitchens.
Oh, well, Tom, thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
very
coming in.
much.
It's always a pleasure having you
Great
here.
to see you.
We
Happy
learned
holidays
a
to you and your
lot.
family.
Yep.
Hey, here's the email to get in touch with Tom, too, if you ever want to, and also the website that you can go to find out more information, because, again, you might think one way or the other, so let the experts help you out.
And he'll help you out. It really doesn't cost you money unless you can help him,
No,
right?
don't charge a thing.
Yeah.
If we just give you advice, it's free.
It's like a free phone call, and it can really turn your life around and help you out.